Welcome, lovely people. Today I am playing on my PlayStation. I am on the US server, and we are here because we are going to be touring yet another base from Outlander_DF. So, let's log into my tune. Let's go across to his base and have a look. It's promised to be quite creepy, so I feel like perhaps I should adjust my character's style to kind of go with the creepiness level that I'm about to experience, right? So let's do that. All right, hopefully my, dragon character build works well enough. I don't know that it's quite on theme, but I also don't want to waste any of Outlander_DF's time, particularly because I already have. We were meant to meet 30 minutes ago, and I am late because my PlayStation got a little emotional. It had an update, and I wanted to wait till the update was done just in case there was any kind of issue like last time.
Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me? He can't hear me. Okay. All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Didn't know you were a fan of,
21 Pilots.
That's it.
Yeah. Is creepy dragon girl, demonic-y enough, or should I try to make it better, worse? I don't know what to call it.
Let's see her. Where you at?
I'm at my base. Hang on, I'll come through.
I'm really curious to see what you think of my demon persona.
See, I don't know if it's going to count as demon. Are you in HollowCoreChapel?
I'm teleporting there now.
All right, I'll meet you there. Oh, yours is better. Mine's too pretty. It's like purpley and sparkly. But it's close enough, right?
That'll work.
I like the sea changed skin, so I wanted to see some of the scales.
See, like those dragon horns, I'm really curious. I want to know if they'll show through the Larfleeze mask.
Oh, that's a really good question. I should have tested that. I didn't think of it. Oh, wait. The Larfleeze mask is a headpiece, though. You're not going to be able to put them together. Yeah.
The horns together with that would make an awesome-looking dragon head.
I agree. But I don't think it's going to be possible. I can't even complain about it, really, because both of those pieces are clearly headpieces. It's not like, the katana mask that is clearly a face piece, but they listed it as a headpiece, so, yeah.
Yeah.
We look so cool!
Well, you look cool. I look...
Scary. Scary and cool you can be both. It's fine.
What's up, everybody? This is Outlander. Once again flattered to be on the presence of Shattered Shadows channel.
Thank you.
We're about to enter into another base of mine called HollowCoreChapel, a vile church of the dead and the damned where dare not tread the mortal man. Hence the reason for the wardrobe change. I had to kind of, for my own safety and hers.
Dress appropriately so we don't stand out.
Yeah.
We don't want to become victims.
Exactly.
I think you did a better job. I think I stand out just a little bit. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm standing next to you the whole time, so you know.
I did this nice, lovely, muraled window thing here just to cover up the outside Gotham lights.
Look how much clipping. Wow. That looks so amazing. The way you've got them all clipping through each other. How come this one looks different than the other two? Oh, they're closer together. Okay.
Because of the ones towards the top.
Had to be further in. Yep. It looks beautiful.
Well
done. What's this? The door.
You notice how I've got the light beams coming through the breakaway window?
Yes.
I'm sorry, what is that? That's
the blood moon window behind it, right?
Yeah. It's the blood moon window behind the. No, it's not the invasion portal. It's the breakthrough window.
Yeah. I can't remember what this one's called. It's not the invasion portal though. That one's a freestanding, not a wall piece. But that looks so good. I have noticed how people have started to use the blood windows so that they can project that red light through. It's so smart and I love it. And I never would have thought to because I would hate to cover it up because I love that window. But it looks so good. Now I'm going to have to do it.
Like many things, it was discovered on accident.
Yeah, that's basically how I base build. Accidentally discover things.
For example, you know the springtime patio door where you're looking out onto the backyard?
Yes.
You know, if you spin that backwards, it's just a see-through door
Yeah.
of what's been placed behind it.
Yes, yes. I love that. I've seen other people do it. It looks great. I think you were the first person I had seen do it, though, just when we were not recording.
It was funny because a buddy of mine, the way I know that worked was a buddy of mine bought that item, and he set it down, and he was like, man, mine's broken. You just see right through it. So he set it down backwards.
Definitely an accidental discovery, but a good one. A very good one.
Yes.
The way this looks when you first walk in and, just push the camera up and look, it's so imposing. It's really impressive. I love it. You can even see the lava falls on either side into those, what's the green flame? Gorgon altar?
Yep, the Gorgon altar and flames.
It looks amazing just from here.
Thank you.
I mean, it gets better as we go in, but...
Yeah, this is basically the entrance into the chapel itself.
Yes.
You know, a couple nice little demonic things on each side.
I love how you describe them as nice demonic things. They look kind of grotesque. What did you clip? You've got two pieces clipped in together there, haven't you? One is the... Oh, I've forgotten what that piece is called on the bottom. That would be the large primordial cistern.
Glow comes directly from the, is that a... I can't remember what that item itself is called. The demonic pod-looking thing.
Oh, okay. Right. I can't remember what the bottom piece is called, but the way that they've clipped together is beautiful. You've done a really good job on that, too. You made it look really creepy and like I'm a little uncomfortable being in here. Lucky I'm standing next to you and I'm blending in.
Yes. A friend of mine, Rail, who you had the pleasure of talking to, he's the one that helped show me stuff like that.
Oh, beautiful. I think that's the person who has started, giving me access to a whole bunch of his bases on different tunes. So nice of him.
Okay, here, and as we walk into here, this is the actual chapel itself.
It's awful. Oh, I remember this. I remember. Look at the pieces that he's clipped together in here on the wall. You've got the plants that is pointing outwards all the way around from, is it New Genesis, I believe? And then you've got the blood dripping, which means that the skulls are in there, pointing across, making the pentagram.
Yes.
Freaking amazing.
Actually, those are the living planet wall lights.
Living planet, thank you.
And for the mask in the center, that's the underworld death mask.
Yes,
But
appropriate.
I spun two haunted lights upside down to put the glowing green in the eye sockets, and it happened to give the mask. It gave the mask some horns.
Yeah, it looks so good. That's so clever. Oh, everything about that is clever. What's the large round piece on that wall? I don't recognize that.
That's the demonic stone seal.
Where is that from? Or if you know.
I think that came from one of the Amazon Furies where we're actually, I think it's related to Throne of the Dead.
Okay. I might have to try for it.
I'm not sure if that was Amazon Fury 1 or 2, I think.
It looks really good.
Mind you, any of this information could be wrong.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know everything.
Well, how dare you not know everything? I often don't know. I ask my audience sometimes. But the wall is beautiful, for what it is. So well done. Also down here is... I love the way you've clipped the candelabras into that. So many people use that stone altar. I mean, they're still using it technically as an altar, but they clip items through it to make it look this good. It looks great. I love what you've done. Is that the podium clipped as well? That's the podium with the microphone. Yes. Ah. Who is this?
Yeah. That's the preacher.
No, I realize that you've placed him as the preacher, but I don't recognize who it is. That's not a good sign.
That's Necron. He's the spirit that powers the Black Lanterns of Death.
A very appropriate choice. I also love how you've used the window behind him. I would never have thought to do that either. I hate those windows most of the time, but so many people find really good uses for them.
They can be clipped together sideways to make some really interesting looking piping effects.
That is interesting. Every time there's an item that I hate, I end up liking it because someone uses it in such a good way. And now I like it. Oh, I love the way you've used they're the right size and everything. So the fence length is the same length as the pews that you've used. That's beautiful.
Yeah, slightly more dangerous to sit at.
Yeah.
You know, don't go reaching to flick the guy in front of you in the back of the head.
Oh no, I won't, I promise. I would rather keep my fingers. But that's so clever. And the altars, the Gorgon altars, look amazing. I am so glad that those lava skull pieces are a floor piece and not a wall piece so that we can put them really wherever we like. I wish they did that with the blood one as well. They look amazing. This room is great.
Thank you. And then if you'll notice, the higher you fly up, they're a little overshadowed, but I got the candelabras on the ceiling, the demon pods on the wall, and like claws coming through the ceiling and the floor at the entrance.
The claws look so good. This is beautiful. I love all of your blood mirrors. Windows! I know what they are. It's because they're round. It's throwing me off. But they look so good in there. These pods look the same as the one you've got downstairs.
Similar, same style of base item, but these are just a wall piece.
I wish they had candelabras, chandeliers? Are they chandeliers? That were larger for these. For a base like this.
So do I.
They're still really good, but wouldn't it be great if you could get like a huge one like the Wayne Manor chandelier, so it's hanging down more? Would love that.
Or even if they would just give us the option to when we get a base item, we can resize it, smaller or larger.
That would be nice, yeah. Get really into The Sims on here. It's such a good view. I'm just doing like a spin around of everything from up here. It looks so good. I love it. You're so good at this. The claws I love too. I love that.
And on the balconies on each side, I have the congregation.
Yeah. The undead congregation. Oh my goodness. So many skeleton chairs. It looks so great. Oh, I hate... Let me get close in on one so they can see. You can see all of the skeletons sitting in there. It's amazing.
Yeah, I blew through 500 replay badges to get this place made.
Jeez, that's a lot. Worth it. Totally worth it. Oh, you've got the telltale eyes on the wall. I hate those. Oh, I hate them. They work so well.
You're gonna be a little uncomfortable as we go further on. Then.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't surprise me with what the theme of your base is. I was expecting discomfort, but that's fine. Oh, the walls. Look at all the people.
Those are that's the walls of the damned.
Yeah. They certainly seem damned. It's gross. I don't like it. I mean, I do like it for your base. I don't like it, for, my character. Oh, I love the way you combined these in together as well. All the pods that are in there. Is it demon pods? That looks so good. It looks so icky.
Different forms of the demon pods in the haunted fire pit with the black energy tendrils.
That looks great. A beautiful piece of clipping. Oh. Also, I just noticed you've used I've forgotten what these pieces on the bottom are. The Atlantean piece underneath the gargoyles. That looks really good too.
Yeah, the hydrothermal vent.
Yes, thank you.
I was trying to make it look kind of like these weren't statues. These are actual just demons in the cathedral.
Yes, it definitely helps because otherwise they're sitting on just something very square. That really does help. I love that. It's like what you've done over here so that they look like they're actual demons that are coming out of here rather than the statue.
Oh, yes. I love it.
In the back window. Oh, it's so, for what it is, pretty. I probably shouldn't call it pretty, but it is pretty.
There's nothing wrong with finding beauty in darkness.
Thank you. I agree.
Or else how would you enjoy the movies like The Crow?
I haven't seen it. I used to watch quite macabre content, like horror stuff, but I started to find it getting a little ridiculous and didn't really enjoy it anymore because it was just getting really silly. So I haven't watched anything scary in a long while.
The Crow is not a horror movie.
Oh, well, I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't know. I have been told I should. Apparently, it's one of those movies you just have to watch. And I have not.
Not that crappy remake that just came out. you
I
need to
didn't know
watch
there
the
was a crappy
original.
remake. Oh yeah, the originals are always better. I'm gonna have to add it to my list. Do you know how long my list is? It's already full of DC content. I still haven't seen Deadpool versus Deadpool and Wolverine. Whatever it is, haven't seen it. I'm so far behind. I need to. And apparently it's on Disney Plus now.
She may not have seen it, but I have.
Wow, watched that with the whole family last weekend.
Ah, everyone's ahead of me. Might see if I can fit it in today. Hello,
Now we got
Achikah.
this nice, lovely Etrigan door. This leads you towards the exit of the church.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Go ahead.
The blood.
I'll let you go
yep.
first.
No! I remember this. Oh, it's so disgusting. Look how disgusting. The floor is bloody. It's dripping blood. There's like tentacles all on the ceiling. There's eyes everywhere and hooks. This is so disgusting. Oh, it's the best. It's the best this kind of thing I've ever seen. Look how dense the blood drips are. How many pieces are in here? There must be so many just in this hallway.
On each of the walls, there's 8 of the Telltale Hearts.
Yes. Ceiling has like 9 of all the tentacle pieces. Or barnacle? Whatever they're called.
4 in each section.
Beautiful. Well, ugly, disgusting. I don't know. Awesome. We'll go with awesome. Then you've got the cocoons. You've got the blood on the floor, which you've made really dense. Like, I know that these are usually more sparse and the drips are not so dense. So you must have, like, clipped them over the top of each other quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
It looks great. I feel yucky, though. Like, I know I'm not my character, but I feel like I'm getting, messy.
And you can even fry this guy.
Ah, let's do that. That's so clever the way that you've clipped the skeleton chair over the top of the Christmas one. I love it. And there's 2 other chairs there for other people to get electrocuted. Plus you've got the little person down here who's looking like he's been through it. He's not very happy.
That's the clutching damned couple.
It's a little sad. And a little gross.
Okay, so she probably put this on and then forgot the fact that she was wearing it, but did anyone else notice what necklace she's wearing in this?
Oh, I hate it in here. If you're looking to give someone a really visceral, off-putting reaction, walk them through that section of this base. That'll do it.
This area, it looks a little less menacing.
Thank God.
We don't have the proper items to make the effect, but this is not snow. It's falling ash.
Yeah. It looks pretty good. I will say, maybe they'll put something... I was going to say maybe they'll put something in the game that could be like falling ash, but I mean, the items that have been coming out most recently, I don't think they're aiming for anything that's got movement at this point. So, I think they're still finding their footing. Oh, this is amazing. That looks so good. You've clipped so many pieces in to get that working. It's amazing. It's so good. So good. Wall pieces all together as well. That's very nice. I love it. I love everything you do, though. You do such a good job.
Well, thank you.
You're about to have... I don't know if it'll help, though. Because there's about to be those Christmas trees that are coming that look very realistic. You could put like a couple around that would have the snowfall. But you're not looking for it to look like snow. You want it to look like ash. And I feel like they're going to make it look more like snow. So it's not going to be very helpful.
Also love the tree line pieces.
We're not going to talk about the latest base items coming out. It's a sore subject with me.
It's a sore subject with me also. Oh, your tree is on fire. That explains the ash.
If you take a look in the well, an old friend of yours from another one of my bases is back.
Oh, creepy hand. He's always reaching for me everywhere I go. At least this time I wouldn't be inclined to sit on top of him. But I also won't be drinking from that well.
This is like a wooden bridge leading from the open area over here.
To another open area.
Cemetery, yep.
Yeah. I love that. The way you've got the windows across the sides works well. It's like an enclosed bridge.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't mistake it for anything but a cemetery, so it's very accurate. This looks bad.
I really want that extension on the items. I want to extend this path.
Yes.
I want to go into the, because I had to block off an entire section of this space.
Yep. I want it too. I mean, people have been asking for such a long time now to increase the base limit. I mean, they did it for us once. Maybe these guys will do it again. I'm hoping it goes up to 1,000. The second that they released the mana base really is when there should have been an increase on that limit, because the mana base is so much bigger than the other bases where the limit had previously been 700. So I feel like they should have done it then, but they didn't.
But yeah, past this door is the mausoleum.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about that.
Ladies first.
I don't like this hallway. Yucky, 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 yucky. Look! Oh, I'll stand here. I'm not standing on ice here. But the whole hallway is filled with telltale eyes. It's so disgusting. And then the ceiling is covered with the barnacles and tentacles again, which is appropriate. And I'm surprised you could get it to clip onto there because the ceiling in here is curved.
It was a nice surprise.
It is. I'm gonna test that in my bases now. I'm often not putting anything in there because I don't think I can. Also, this spot here where I'm walking through feels so claustrophobic. Like I'm surrounded by icky things and I can't ever get away.
And this is the inside of the mausoleum.
Yeah. It looks good. I love your choice of walls. I don't love this. I'm happy that he's burning. Oh, that's so clever how you incorporated your... Is that the teleporter? No, that is your character, right? It's an armory build.
Yep, that's an armory build.
So you're burning. That's really clever. I've seen a lot of people incorporate their armories now. I need to do it. I have never incorporated my armory into what my build is looking like, and I can think of a few ways that it would be appropriate for me. I love it. All the bits and pieces in here make so much sense.
Why don't you take a closer look at these at this casket with the eyes?
Why? He's got a hand reaching out.
Yeah, he's saying hi.
No! Don't say hi. Go back in your coffin. I don't like it. It's creepy. That's really clever the way you've done that, though. Oh, you've got the people around the bottom here.
Yep.
Oh, it looks awful. I love that, too. Do you know what this cauldron's called? I can't remember. Is it a haunted cauldron?
Yep, this is the haunted.
Ah, beautiful.
There's the regular version, the haunted version, and the steaming version.
Oh, you've got the wall across the back with all the people again. The damned walls. I hate it. This base absolutely makes me feel uncomfortable, which I think is the point. But, you know, it definitely does that. Oh, I didn't see that. You've got a skeleton hanging. You've got a few.
Yep.
Oh, that works so well in here. I love it and hate it at the same time.
This was HollowCoreChapel.
Well, it's awesome. I know you were trying to incorporate some things before I got in here. Did you incorporate anything new? Because you had this on Achikah's channel, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This was my entry into the Dawn of the Dead creators. Not this last one, but the year before.
It's so good. Ugh, I love it. Mind you, does that mean you did not have the iCore blood for it when it was on Achikah's channel?
Oh, no, I did.
Okay. I can't remember when they came out.
Yeah, they didn't come out this last Halloween, but the year before.
Oh, well, yeah, fair enough then. I couldn't remember.
I was so happy that year because first we had the Halloween event drop at the same time as Cursed Gotham, and they both had such amazing base items.
Yeah. Halloween is definitely my favorite seasonal for furniture, and they've had some really amazing furniture. I will say the most recent event, not so much, but before then, they have such good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even the finer detail stuff, just the cobwebs, different types of skeletons, like these two guys.
Yeah, the guys on the wall. Absolutely. Most of the stuff that I like is the plants. Like, I like the dead-looking trees and things like that. But I've never tried to build a base that's quite so gross. Quite so macabre. And I probably never will. It's not really something I think I will do. I don't really have a character that it would work for either. But you have done an amazing job. I couldn't top you anyway. What would be the point in trying?
Don't say that. I've seen your nature base that you made, and that was actually very nice. I
Oh,
enjoyed
thank
that.
you. It was all right. It's one of my favorite things to do is the spring ones.
I do think, though, that your viewers are going to get an impression of me since we've toured the Stinkhole and then followed it up with HollowCoreChapel.
That is so true. And I mean, I don't think their impression is going to be wrong. Do you?
Come on. I don't do everything this way.
True, true. I think it's funny that you have bases that look like this actually.
This information has been removed. It is not available for public knowledge.
What did we say about you letting this information like that out?
Hey, you started the conversation. If you didn't want me to tell the truth, you shouldn't have begun.
Future Laura, delete that part.
No problem. Someone has to teach her to keep her mouth shut.
She often is on the side of anyone except me.
I think you mean always.
I've got to say, of all the things you've done in this base, I don't like this room, but for what you're doing, this is the best room you've done. This is amazing. I love this. This is my favorite thing in here. It feels awful though. Like I want to get my character out the second we're in.
A friend of mine looked at those spikes coming out of the ground and said it looked like a predator mouth.
Oh, it does a little bit. Because they have like a massive underbite, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Thank you for touring HollowCoreChapel. I'm glad you survived.
Oh, so am I. Thank you for touring with me to make sure nothing grabbed me. That was very nice of you.
I say we should probably get out of here before we overstay it. Oh,
Yeah, that's a good idea. He has done such an amazing job. I can't believe how good of a job he does. Every time I see one of his bases, I'm a little in awe. He's so talented. So many people are. It's really putting what I do to shame, honestly. I love base building, but I do not have the same skills that some people do to put pieces together. It's just beautiful.
Have a good one, guys.